Day one at the Australian Open, of course, I had to start off raining because it is Melbourne. Not much was open. I'm not sure if it was because it was day one or because of the rain, but thankfully Rod Laver has a roof, so I was able to go inside and watch some of the top players practice, and I love anything that feels like exclusive or behind the scenes because usually they practice without a crowd. My best AO tip is to bring your own food because it can get quite expensive, as you'll see coming up in this vlog. My homemade sandwich was delish though. Seeing Alcaraz is always so enjoyable. His talent is insane and he's always so happy. I just can't. Now here you'll see why I love tennis so much. A 6'8" man. I grew up not knowing tennis was a tall people sport for the most part, but it's been a lovely discovery. The rain thankfully stopped, so the little mascots came out. I didn't catch it on camera, but I was terrified because one ran at me, which was hilarious. Now the food. Entrecôte is a fancy restaurant, so naturally the prices aren't cheap, but $27 for a steak roll I fear isn't so bad for entrecôte, right? I don't know, but it was yum. Finally, once the courts were dry, the qualifying matches began, and these are always so intense because they're fighting for a spot at the AO, and they traveled so far to potentially get out round one, which I find insane and so fascinating.